What's going on, everybody? This is Bank of Gerald with another video. It's your boy Gerald. All right, I got a little time today, so I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about hypes. What is the hype about hypes? All right, for those that do not know what hypes are, hype is acronym for high yield interest platform. All right, so there are platforms in the crypto space that are similar to WaterMine. I've done videos on WaterMine that are these amazing opportunities to earn interest on your crypto, and some of them are legit. You know, some of them like WaterMine. WaterMine was my first hype, and it's considered what people would call a mid-level hype. It's not. It's 2 to 2.6%, and in the hype world, I've seen as high as 14% daily, 100 and some crazy percentage. Like it's I've seen a lot of stuff. All right, and just coming from my firsthand experience, some of them do pay. They may not pay for very long, especially when you see some that offer like 10% on your money forever, 10, 12%, 14% on your money forever. Like, who can say that? That's unrealistic, guys. So when you see stuff like that, really think about whether it's worth the investment. But for those that do not know what hypes are, that's what they are. They are high yield investment platforms, and there are a lot of them out here in the crypto space, especially now in this bull run of crypto. And I have had my own personal ups with some hypes, and I've had my own personal downs with some hypes. And so right now, I'm just going to talk a little bit about that. I don't have a script here. I'm just going to talk about kind of my personal experiences since February when I really started investing in crypto again. Um, the first one, of course, was WaterMine. And for the last 2 months, WaterMine has been amazing. WaterMine has been around since August of last year, and it has been churning and burning, baby. I haven't lost a dime in WaterMine. Um, I've made more money than I put into WaterMine, to be honest with you. I've made the money that I initially put back, and through the referral system and just WaterMine doing what WaterMine does, I've made my money back, and it has allowed me to invest that almost 20 grand. But there are some platforms out here that I would not put 5 grand in, let alone 20. I want to talk a little bit about that. So there are a few companies out there. Some of them, I'll name a few that have been confirmed as scams now, and these are all ones that I was personally involved in. So, BMI Profits is one that has been going around a lot. I'll see if I can show you. I'll try to pull that website up. Their website is actually still up, um, and it's kind of crazy that people could actually still be investing in this platform. I was one of the people that invested in this platform early, and it was by the grace of God, it was early enough that I was able to make my money back. So here's what the website looks like. It says it's been around 369 days. Seems like a pretty cool website, right? You know, it's got the registered users here, how much has been withdrawn, how much has been invested. A lot of hypes will have these at least, all right? A little chat section. Most of these will have chats, and they may not even be active. You know, every company has their promises, what they invest in. Oh, I do mining. Oh, we do Forex trading. Oh, we do this, that, and the third. All right. So this got me and a lot of other people that I know and that I'm in groups with. All right. It seems great. Seems like a great platform. But what we went through with this platform was we put our money in. Look at these plans: 115% in 3 days, 135%, 7 days. You're getting your return back. They were giving bonuses at a time. Like, it was just a lot. And I got in lucky enough to make a good amount of my money back and some. As you can see, the last deposits in here, some of these are probably from just people reinvesting because since we've all figured out it's a scam in our groups, we just play with the house money that's in here, since it's still up, we just reinvest. But some of these people could be people that are actually new investors, and it's kind of sad. I know some of these people aren't; they're just playing. But there are some people that lost their money. But you look here at the last withdrawal. I mean, May 4th was the last time they sent money to anybody. May 2nd was the time after that. Like, it's obviously stopped paying at this point. Top investors, some people that I know here, Millionaire Vibes, my girl D, she was one of them. Mint 1300, another person that I follow, Marcia Grant. Amazing women, especially in finding these platforms, and I've grown to know them over the past few months. But we've we've concluded that this is a scam, guys. All right. So if you ever come across BMI Profits, please don't get involved. Um, I don't even know if it'll let me sign in, but I'll show you guys another one that was a scam. And I'll preface the word scam, guys, because here's the thing: when you see these platforms that promise you 10% and 12% daily forever, one, that's unrealistic. But if you catch one that says that, and it's on day zero, right here it says 25. If it's on day zero, one, two, you might have a chance to make your money back. A lot of these start off paying, and then over time they put withdrawal limits on you. Then they say you can't withdraw until you have a certain amount accrued, and then that's how I can kind of tell, okay, this is going away. So I just got to withdraw what I can while they're still around. So my new rule for this is, if I'm ever going to get in one, it has to be in the first 2 or 3 days. No longer than that. And I'm not going to put any more than $500 in anything like this, because I'm not willing to lose more than $500. And you got people that have invested almost 40 grand, 10 grand here. Marcia herself has put in almost 7 grand, and now this isn't paying anymore, guys. So you have to be careful. Um, I'm gonna be bringing the platforms that I have personal success with. Top Toast here, I actually did have a good amount of success. I'm not sure if I'm still on the top, but I had invested almost 4 grand into this company, and I was trying to get as much as I could while I was going, and I ended up getting almost my money back, but I still lost a little bit of money, guys. So these hypes, they can pay and then they can't pay. Some will pay and some will just won't. So if you guys come across these platforms, here's some things to think about. If the investment seems crazy, like guaranteeing something forever, just know that it's not going to be around a long time. May not be around longer than 2 weeks. Just know that. Um, if anything is ever asking you for more money, if anything is ever asking you to put in more money, and you've already put in more money, you have to be careful. I have a positive experience with that, and I have a negative experience with that. There was a company, and I'll stop sharing my screen for a second. There was a company that I invested $1,000 in, and after that, after the time the contract was over, then they said, "Oh, well, we want another $500 so you can clear your withdrawal. Don't worry, the money's still yours, but we need another $500." And I was like, I already invested 1,000. Why do you need another 500? That made no sense to me. So I didn't do it, and I still haven't done it yet. The admin keeps hitting me up like it's actually legit. So I don't know if I'll ever decide to just throw $500 at that, and just see if it'll let me withdraw my money at that point. And then there's another positive story. There's another company. I won't say their name right now, but there's another company that I'm looking into and have invested some money in that has actually paid me, and they've paid me more than I've put in, which is good. But they told they make sure that a part of their, let me get this right, a part of what their plan is that you have to upgrade yourself to the higher plans as you make more money. And sometimes they don't enable you to use the balance that you have in the platform to do that. They want you to put in another extra amount in, and they say that the amount you put in is going to your balance, but I just say be careful with that. Make the best decision for you. Don't put in anything you're not willing to lose. If they ask you for that, if you're willing to lose $500 to see if it's real or not, try it out and see. The only reason I'm willing to see with the second company is because they have actually paid me 3 times prior. So that's the only reason I'm willing to see if that's something I can trust. But most cases, guys, do not trust those. All right, do not trust those. Um, let's see. Anything else? Please, 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 please. When you're dealing with hypes, all right. When you if you join one, if you find one that you like, please set up your 2FA. If it allows you to set up 2FA, which they should, set it up. You can be easily hacked. All right. I have my own experience where one wallet that I had, and it just happened to be Dogecoin, I was holding in that wallet. One wallet that I had, I didn't set up a 2FA. All the other wallets I had blocked the hacker, but my Doge wallet did not have its 2FA on there just yet because I just opened it and it took all my little Doge coin. And I was a little sad about that for a little bit because a lot was compromised, not just my Dogecoin, my email address, a lot of stuff. So please, guys, I will say this all the time. Crypto is the wild, wild west. And you got to stay strapped. All right. Do not be caught lacking out here in crypto land. Please have your 2FAs. I'm getting ready to do more research about the Trezor wallet. A lot of you guys in the crypto space know what that is. I'm going to figure out what it is so that I can talk about it. I think my father has one. And pretty soon when he has his channel, I'll let him talk about what he wants to talk about as it pertains to crypto security. We are the pioneers for our families. So it's up to us to kind of figure this out and help our family and friends along. Like I said in some of my other videos, I don't really have the patience to deal with a whole lot of new people. The reason I'm doing this video is just for educational purposes. And if you guys find value in this, great. If you are someone that is well-versed in sending money from wallet to wallet in the crypto space, and you just come across my video and see some of the opportunities that I have, feel free to click them and join them and spread them and share them with the people that you have in your cryptoverse and people that you are in your network. But I'm not necessarily going to be spending a whole lot of time teaching outside of these videos to people that I don't know. There are plenty of groups where you can be involved and get that kind of support. I'm in a few. You can always message me in my comment section, and I'll direct you to some good people on YouTube that I watch, and they've set up groups, and they're doing a lot. And if you want, you can even join their referral link. I just want everybody to get to the money, but I'm not here to do it for you. You're here to do it for yourself. It's about learning and applying that knowledge, because that's what we're going to do here. And I'm going to be an example of that. All right. So back on HYIPS, just to recap, guys, first things first, make sure you have your 2FAs up. All right. Second thing second, if you catch a hype and you like it, you better make sure it's in the first couple days, because if it's not, you're at risk of losing money. Whether it's short term or long term, you're at risk of losing money. WATERMINE has been a godsend. Some other opportunities that I've seen have been doing what they're supposed to do. So maybe I'll do a video on them. They got to earn it though. All right. WATERMINE has earned it. That's why I've done videos about them. And then some of the things out here that are going on that I find that are scams. I'm gonna let you guys know. BMI, Top Toast, Neos Tech are a couple that I've been a part of. Guys, they are scams. Do not invest any more money into them. And I'll preface the word scam again. A lot of these companies start off paying. They do. First, maybe week, 2 weeks, they start off paying. Then they start putting the limits on you. Then they start getting agitated in the chats and all this stuff with people. So you got to be careful. All right. Here's another thing. And I'll say one last thing about HYIPS. And this is actually very important because this has happened to me. So in my early days in HYIP, I was very ignorant to the fact that a lot of these smaller HYIPS, well, I'll call them, or the higher interest HYIPS, they have a protection on them that says we only want people from one IP address, right? And this IP address thing gets so many people because they're setting up accounts for their mom, their dad, their brother, their sister, all in the same house on the same devices. Guys, in most of these platforms, that's a no-no. Now, WaterMine has spoiled us, and I thank God for WaterMine because it is literally allowing families to change their family members' lives. I have a father in my house, I have a brother, and they deserve to have opportunities like this. But in some of these hypes, if you're in the same IP address, you have to all funnel through one account because they're so pressed on security. They don't want people stacking on each other just for commissions and stuff like that. I was locked out of Neos Tech because I set up an account for my dad and my wife, and I didn't even know what happened. I was like, why can't I get in my account? They blocked me because we were all in the same IP address. So guys, be careful. If you're going to do these hypes, make sure there's one person in your house that's doing it. All right. One person, nobody else. If you if you like it enough to do it, make sure you take the money from your folks and send it in yourself from one, or they will shut you down. It's happened to me, and I just make sure now. If I talk to anybody in chat or something that I like, I make sure that that's not going to be a problem, or I do it by myself. All right, I take that risk by myself. And if I ever refer people, I let them know the same thing. But to be honest with you, people that I know personally ain't got the bandwidth for some of this stuff. So for all of you guys out there in the cryptoverse that are into these platforms and the hype platforms, guys, just pay attention to these things. Make sure you secure yourself. Stay strapped with your 2FA because it's the wild, wild west out here. All right. Be wary of scams. Be wary of people in Telegram groups asking you for money to unlock your account in hypes. Guys, if you get blocked in your hype, if you're in a hype and they block you for IP address, that's it. You can't get back in. That's done. You might as well just not even say nothing to the admin. You're blocked. You're done. All right. Be careful about where you're signing people up at. They gotta go and they gotta sign up themselves at their own house, guys. This is why it's important. We all have to learn this stuff. All of us have to learn this stuff if you're going to be involved. You have to learn how to send money from your wallet to the other wallet and all of that different stuff. You have to learn how to do that on your own. Okay. That's why it's very important. If you're not willing to learn this stuff, guys, just save your time and your money. Don't get involved. Um, it's not worth getting blocked or something like that or losing your money just because you weren't willing to educate yourself, guys. I educated myself, and it's very easy to do so. You just have to want to and spend some time to do it. There's a wealth of information on YouTube. Um, I mean, YouTube is a free college as far as I'm concerned. Anything you want to do, you can learn right here on YouTube. So, guys, I think that's it. I think I've spent my time talking about hypes. There are some that I like, and if I ever tell you guys about them, it's because I got in early, and I'm just gonna let it ride until it dies. Hopefully on some of them I'll make some money. Maybe I won't. But let this be clear: WaterMine is my main thing. It's my I pray for WaterMine. Jerry, another person in the crypto space, said that there's some churches that are praying for WaterMine, and I don't blame them because it's literally changing people's lives. I'm trying to get my family to see. I got my household to see, but outside of that, people don't seem to understand. So it is what it is. But I'll give you this quick success story. I no longer have to go to my day job. If you watch the video I did before this, I'm making over $500 a day in WaterMine. And if it stays around for another 6 months, I'll be okay, let alone another year, 2 years. And it's paced to do that, guys. This company has made over $3 billion and counting. $3 billion. You ain't going nowhere no time soon. All right, guys. Watch out for them hypes. You can believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Crypto muscle out there. He said which ones are paying and which ones are saving. I'm going to do my little flip on it, and I'm going to say which ones are thriving and which ones are bull driving. All right. Those scams, they bull driving. WaterMine, thriving, y'all. All right. Peace out. I'm going to bring some other platforms to you guys soon. So stay tuned. I'll do my reviews when I put some skin in the game, because that's when it matters. When I put my skin in the game, that's when it matters. When you put your skin in the game, on your own terms with your own research and your own cognizance. All right, y'all. I'm done talking. Peace out. See you on the next one. Banker Gerald out.